Hello students, good morning. I am Prem Gupta, your English teacher. Dear students, in the previous classes we were discussing chapter 2 of English grammar, that is noun, the naming word. Dear students, in which we have read the definition of noun and the kinds of noun we have discussed. Dear students, in the kinds of noun we have discussed two kinds of noun, countable noun and uncountable noun, and we have also discussed that is proper noun. We have also discussed what is proper noun. Okay student, today we will discuss the other kinds of noun, that is common noun, collective nouns, material noun and abstract noun. But before starting all these kinds of noun, I will revise the previous thing which we have taught, we have read in the previous classes. Dear students, in the previous classes we have read the definition of noun. I think you all have known the definition of noun. Noun is the name of a person, place, animal, things, feeling or ideas. In short, we can say that noun is a naming word and it is the name of anything. I have also given you example. The name of a person, we can say Mahatma Gandhi, Rahul. Okay, name of a place, Varanasi, Delhi. Name of animal, lion, tiger. And name of things, book, pen. There are so many things. Feeling and ideas, honesty, goodness. These are the feeling or ideas. And we have also discussed there are two kinds of noun, that is countable noun and uncountable noun, in which I have told you that the nouns which can be counted, that is known as countable noun, and the noun which cannot be counted, that is known as uncountable noun. And I have also categorized these two kinds into sub kinds of noun. Okay, in the category of countable noun I have told you proper noun, common noun and collective nouns. In the category of uncountable noun I have told you there are two kinds of noun, material noun and abstract noun. Yes students, uncountable noun, I think you all have understood the noun which cannot be counted, that is known as uncountable noun. For example, water we cannot count, milk we cannot count, gold we cannot count. Okay, we can count the necklace, we can count the rings made by the gold, but we cannot count the gold. Okay, so gold is uncountable noun. Okay students, so today we will discuss, that is very important, that is common noun. So every students, just open your notebook and put the heading common noun. What is common noun? As I have told you in the proper noun I have not revised. So once again I am just telling you what is proper noun. Proper noun is the name of a particular. Is the name of a particular. You have to use the word particular. Is the name of a particular person, animal, things. Okay. Whatever the things that is particular means special, specific, that is known as proper noun. For example, we can say that there are so many monuments in this India. But when we talk about a particular monuments, for example, Taj Mahal, Red Fort. When we talk about a particular monument, Red Fort, then the word Red Fort is known as proper noun. Okay, when we talk about a particular person, suppose that APJ Abdul Kalam. So the word APJ Abdul Kalam is proper noun. Okay students, I hope that you all have understand what is proper noun. Proper noun is the name of a particular means a specific, a special, name of a person, place or anything. Okay, today we will discuss common noun. A common noun is name that is common to all. That is common to all for the same category, for the same class, for the same group. Okay, first of all you write, then you can understand very well. What is common noun? A common noun is the name. A common noun is the name common to every person or things of the same class. Of the same class. Things of the same class. Kinds or group. Okay, just see. A common noun is the name common to every person, that is common to every person or things of the same class, same kinds or same group. Okay, I will tell you. We will compare with the proper noun also. Example we can see. Dear student, first we have to understand that what is proper noun. Dear student, when we talk about a particular person, that is Ram. This is the name of a particular person. That is also the name of a particular person. Sohan is also the name of a particular person. When we talk about a particular person, that is the proper noun. That is the proper noun. But as the definition of common noun says that is common to every person. Dear students, what are the commons among them? What is the commons among them? In Ram, Mohan, Sohan, what is common? It is boy. So the boy, these are boys. So the word boy is common. The word boys is common. But when we talk about a particular boy, then that would be the proper noun. Okay, students, I hope that you all have understand. Okay, just here, Ram is proper noun, but the boy is common noun. Okay, in the same way, there are so many cities in India. When we talk about Varanasi, Lucknow, Delhi, these are the famous city of India. Okay, but what are the commons among them? This is Varanasi is the name of a particular city. Therefore, Varanasi is proper noun. Lucknow is the name of a particular city. Therefore, the word Lucknow is proper noun. Delhi is the name of a particular city. Therefore, Delhi is proper noun. But what are the commons among them? These are cities. These are cities. So the word cities is common noun. That is common. Okay, students, I hope that you all have understand what is common. A common noun is the name that is common to every person. What is the common name for them? For them, what is the common? These are boys. The word boy is common, but the word Ram, Mohan, Sohan are proper noun. Okay, students, I hope that you all have understand. So we will move to the next. Wait 1 minute. Okay, students, so now you write down the examples. Now see, write down the example. The word boy is common noun. In the same way, girl is also common noun. When we talk about a particular girl, Sita, Geeta, Rita, that is proper noun. But what are the commons among them? These are girls. Okay, students, there are so many books. When we talk about a particular book, Ramayana, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Quran, Bible, these are the particular name of a book. But what are the commons among them? These are books. So book is common noun. Okay, river. There are so many rivers in India, but when we talk about a particular river, Ganga, that is proper noun. But Yamuna, that is proper noun. Saraswati, that is proper noun. But what are the common among them? These are rivers. So the word river is common noun. Okay, students, month. There are 12 months in a year. When we talk about a particular month, that is January, that is proper noun. February, proper noun. March, a proper noun. But what are the commons among them? These are months. These are months of the year. So the word month is common noun. But when we talk about a particular month, that would be the proper noun. Okay, students, I hope that you all have understand what is common noun. Okay, and you all have understand also the difference between proper noun and common noun. Okay, students, just write down fast. After that, we will discuss the next kinds, that is collective nouns. Okay, I hope that you all have understand and all have written. So I am going to erase it. Those who have already written, there is no need to write again. They will only understand. Okay, just put the next heading, collective nouns. Collective noun. That is collective noun. As the word itself express its meaning, that is collection. Collection is group of something. Okay, so here collective nouns. When we will talk now collective nouns. Collective nouns which denotes the groups of anything, which denotes the group of any person or anything, that is known as collective nouns. It denotes the collections of anything, either it is living thing or non-living thing. Okay, so write down first what is collective noun. The nouns which denotes the noun which denotes a group of person, a group of person or other creatures. And collection of things. And collection of anything. Okay, collection of things. Now see the meaning of collective nouns. Just see. The noun which denotes the group of person, that denotes the group of person. And other creature. Other creature means other living things. And collections of things. And collection of things. It means that collective noun denotes the collection of anything. Either it is living thing or non-living things. Okay. You can see here collect group of person. Okay. We will see the examples. There are particular words that is used for show the collective nouns. So here we will see the examples. Just say a crowd of people. First example we will see a crowd of people. Crowd of people. Dear students, here the word crowd denote the collection. The word crowd denote the collective nouns. Okay, what kind of noun is it? That is collective nouns. In this sentence, the word crowd is collective nouns. Okay. Second, a team of players. A team of players. A team of players. In this sentence, what is collective noun? In this sentence, the word team is collective nouns. Okay. In this sentence, the word team is collective noun. Just write down. And third example you write. Okay. A hive of bees. Hive of bees. In this sentence, the word hive denotes the collection. Therefore, the word hive is collective nouns here. Okay. Fourth, write down a cattle. Sorry, a herd of cattle. A herd of cattle. Okay. So in this sentence, what is collective noun? The word herd is denote the collection of domestic animal, that is cattle. The word herd is here collective nouns in this sentence. Okay students, so I hope that you all have understand what is collective noun. Collective noun is denotes the group of person or other creature or group of anything. Okay, for example, we have seen crowd. The word crowd is used for the people to denote the collection of the people, and team is also collective noun. Okay, that is the collection of players. And hive, it is the collection of bees, and herd is the collection of cattle. In this way, there are so many army of soldiers. Okay, and there are so many army of ants, flock of sheep, flock of birds. There are so many collective nouns that you have to learn. That is given in your book. You have to prepare it. You have to learn it. Okay students, so just write down the definition, meaning of collective nouns with example. Okay students, just write down. I am giving you 10 seconds to write. Okay students. Okay student, next kind, what is the next kinds? That is material noun. Okay, so everyone put the heading, that is material noun. Material noun. Material noun. Let's put the heading material noun. Okay students, it is the name of materials. Okay, it denotes the material or substances by which we can make things, by which we can make so many things. Okay, first of all, write down the meaning. Material noun is the name. A material noun is the name given to a material, given to a material or substance. Substance. Of which things are made. Things are made. Okay, students, just see the meaning. What is material noun? Material noun is the name that is given to material or substances of which things are made. For example, we can see gold, and with the help of gold, dear student, here gold is material, but with the help of gold we can make necklace, we can make rings, we can make earring. So here earring or ring, that is not material. Okay, here the material is of which the things are made. Here the material is gold, so the gold is material noun. Okay, student, next example we will see wood. Wood is a material, okay, by which we can make so many things, table, chairs and other furnitures item. So here the word wood is material, not the table, okay, not particular sofa. So here the word, the material noun is the name given to materials or substances of which things are made. And for example, we can see example, wood, by which we can make so many things, table, chair, etc. Gold, by which we can make so many things, okay, necklace, ring, earring and other things also. And iron, by which we can make so many tools and weapons, axes, okay. Oil, by which we can make so many things. Silver, by which we can make so many things, etc. Okay, the word wood, gold, iron, oil, and there are so many materials or substances that is known as material noun. Okay, students, I hope that you all have understand what is material noun. Material noun is the name that is given to a material or substances of which things are made. Okay, so just write down. And after that we will discuss, that is the last, abstract noun. Just put the heading, everyone. Those who have already written, they will not write. They will only watch the video for better understanding. Okay, last, that is abstract noun. That is very, very important. What is abstract noun? I have told you, abstract noun is the name of a quality, states or feeling or ideas. Okay, students, that we can only feel, that we can only realize, we cannot touch, we cannot see. Okay, the noun, the abstract noun is the name of a quality, states or feeling or ideas. Okay, that we can only feel, that we can only understand, realize, but we cannot see, but we cannot touch. That is known as abstract noun. For example, goodness, can we touch? No, we can only feel that that person is full of goodness, good qualities. Honesty, can we touch? No, we can only feel. In the same way, there are so many things that is noun, but we cannot see, we cannot touch them. That is known as abstract noun. Okay, so just write down the meaning of an abstract noun. Just write down an abstract. An abstract noun is the name of some quality. Is the name of some qualities or states feeling or ideas. Feeling or idea that we can only think of. That we can only think of. Or feel, but cannot see or touch. But cannot see or touch. Okay, student, just see the meaning of abstract noun. Okay, student, it is written an abstract noun is the name of some qualities, states, feeling or ideas that we can only think of. Okay, but think of or feel, but we cannot see or touch. As I have told you that abstract noun is the name of some special qualities or states or feeling or ideas. Okay, that we can only think of or feel, but we cannot touch, we cannot see. For example, we can write here goodness, okay, that is goodness, and kindness, honesty, okay, honesty, wisdom, etc. These are the words generally used as an abstract noun. Okay, students, I hope that you all have understand all kinds of noun: countable noun, uncountable noun, proper noun, common noun, collective noun, materials noun, and abstract noun. Okay, students, if you have any kind of problem in noun, in the chapter noun, naming what, you can mention in the comments, or you can also ask in the WhatsApp group. Okay, students, that's all for today. Thank you.